Neighbors dealing with a hornet's nest the size of a 5-gallon bucket are finally getting some relief this afternoon. And neighbors say the nest began growing in May on a vacant home neglected by the property owner. 1 week after our story aired, a local pest control company removed it. And Channel 2's Carrie Cavanaugh reports from Sugar Hill with why the company stepped in instead of the city.
People living on this Sugar Hill street say this hornet's nest went from the size of a baseball to a bucket. We first showed you the nest last week that neighbors and even the city called a public nuisance.
This seemed like somebody needed to do something.
No one lives in this home on Under Court, and no one was stepping in to help the neighbors. But after seeing our story, Roger Breda volunteered his company to do the job. I suited up with the crew from Breda Pest Control as they prepared to take down the nest.
A nest like that, I'd be guessing like about 200-300 in that nest right there.
I'm going to spread it into the hole to knock down these hornets.
They went in with heavy-duty bug spray. Breda told me a nest this size is a threat to anyone near it, saying the insect is so aggressive they're known to swarm and chase.
They're in the wasp family like yellow jackets, but even more aggressive than your yellow jackets. And they multiple sting because they do not leave their stinger in you.
As the crew was working, city code enforcement officers arrived to make sure it was in fact coming down. They say they knew the nest was there, but other than issue several notices, there was little else they could do.
The city doesn't go onto private property. I believe it's a liability issue.
Neighbor Tracy Notash says the nest was a liability to the neighborhood, and she was glad to see it go.
It's wonderful. Now, if we can get the homeowner to take care of his grass and fix this property up, it'd be much nicer.
City code enforcement tells me even though they issued this property owner several citations, they were actually going to the wrong address, so the homeowner didn't know this nest was here. But now, as you can see, it is completely down. The city says they consider this case closed. In Sugar Hill and Gwinnett County, Carrie Cavanaugh, Channel 2 Action News.